ba sa mga batang mahilig sa numbers? O isa ka sa mga natatakot at nahihirapang intindihin ang mga mathematical concepts? Huwag kang mag-alala. Nandito ako para tulungan ka. Ang mathematics ay gagawin nating easy, fun, and exciting. With me, Teacher Joyce.
Lesson 18, Prime and Composite Numbers. After going through this lesson, the learners are expected to differentiate prime and composite numbers. Prime and composite numbers are natural numbers. Natural numbers means all numbers from 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. They are the numbers you usually count. No negative and no fractions. All whole numbers greater than 1 are either classified as prime numbers or composite numbers. Let's start by finding out what is a prime number. A prime number is a whole number with only two factors, 1 and itself. It can also evenly divided in two divisors, which is 1 and itself. Let's have an example. We have 3. Is it a prime number? To find out, let's think of a 2 number that when you multiply, the answer is 3. We can say 1 times 3 is equal 3. Or we could write it as 3 times 1 is equals to 3. There is no other number you can multiply numbers to get 3 aside from 1 and itself. Therefore, the factors of 3 are 1 and itself. If you prefer, you can use division. 3 divided by 1 is 3. Or 3 divided by 3 is 1. We cannot use any other number to divide by 3. We can't use 2 because we will have remainder 1. You can see that the only factors of 3 is 1 in itself. This makes 3 a prime number. You can use multiplication or division to help you find the prime numbers. Let's identify if this number is a prime or a composite number. So we have 6. Now, think of a 2 numbers that when you multiply, the answer is 6. We know that 1 times 6 is equals to 6, right? Is there any other number we can multiply aside from 1 times 6? Yes, it's 2 times 3, which is 6. But therefore, the factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, and 6. 6 has more than 2 factors. Therefore, 6 is not a prime. If it is not a prime, it is a composite number. Composite number is a whole number greater than 1 that has more than 2 factors. So let's have another example. So we have 2. So 2 is the first even number. So is it a prime or a composite? Think of a 2 numbers that when you multiply, the answer is 2. So we know 1 times 2 is equals to 2. There is no other number that we can multiply to get 2 aside from 1 and 2. 2 has only 2 factors, which is 1 and itself. This means 2 is a prime number. It's trivia time! Do you know that 2 is the only even prime number? Every even number can be divided by 2. So every time you are given an even numbers, you can always say that 2 is their factor. This means every even number higher than 2 is always a composite number. So let's try this activity. Try to identify whether the following is a prime or a composite number. First is 23. Now think of two numbers that when you multiply, the answer is 23. So we all know 1 times 23 is equals 23. So the only factors of 23 are 1 and itself. Therefore, 23 is a prime number. Now we have 25. Think of two number that when you multiply, the answer is 25. So we have 1 times 25, which is 25. And then we also have 5 times 5 is 25. So the factor of 25 are 1, 5, and 25. So 25 has more than 2 factors. So therefore, 25 is a composite number. Now, we have 15. Think of two numbers that when you multiply, the answer is 15. So we know 1 times 15 is equal 15. And we also have 3 times 5, and the answer is 15. So the factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5, and 15. So 15 has 4 factors. Therefore, 15 is a composite number. Next, we have 43. So think of two number that when you multiply, the answer is 43. So 1 times 43 is equals to 43. So the factors of 43 is 1 and itself. Therefore, 43 is a prime number. Remember that a prime number has exactly 2 factors, 1 and itself, while a composite number has more than 2 factors. Number 1 and 0 are neither prime nor composite number. 1 and 0 are special numbers. Now, get a pen and paper. To check your mastery in 5 minutes, identify whether the following is a prime or a composite number. Ready? Your timer starts now. Time's up! Let's check your work. Number 1, we have 65. So 65 has more than 2 factors, therefore it is a composite number. Number 2, 53. Number 2, 53. Its factors are 1 and itself, so it is a prime number. Number 3, 79. The factors of 79 is 1 in itself, so it is also a prime number. Next is 58. It has more than 2 factors, therefore it is a composite number. And last one is 71. Its factor are 1 in itself, so it is a prime number. Did you get the correct answer? Excellent! That's all for today. If you learned from this video, don't forget to enroll for my channel by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell for more videos. Once again, this is your teacher Joy saying, ang mahirap na math problems ay kaya nating padaliin. Bye-bye and have a great day!